All right. Well, welcome to Why Fathers Matters.
Thank you.
And we are here today with Manny Patrick Nieves, aka Hood Happy Manny. You can catch him on IG, right?
Yes, sir. Hood Happy Manny.
There we go. That's right.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, and it's a pleasure for having you today. Today we are talking to you as an expectant father, and you're going to give us a little different perspective because most of our interviewees thus far they've all been veteran fathers. We had one that had a child that was 7 months old, so you're going to be our first
All right.
expectant father. So tell me, so when you found out the wife is pregnant, what were your first thoughts?
Nervous, excited, not sure what to expect. I mean, it's like, are you ever ready to really have a kid? You try to prepare yourself, and then it hits you like you're really having a kid. So I'm excited. Waiting to see what the future holds.
Okay. And may we ask what you're having?
I'm having a boy.
You're having a boy. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we're going to have a Manny Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what's some of your concerns as a expectant father? What's some of your concerns?
Just making sure, the kid grows up healthy and exposing him to as much as I can, to make sure that he knows his surroundings and knows, what to expect in the future. Growing up, my generation was different, so it's like, how do you really prepare a child for a generation that you don't really know what to expect out of? So coming out of 2020, it's just a little bit different. Just gonna raise him right and love him right, and that's.
Okay. Well, talk to us a little about your own experiences growing up. Do you think that may have kind of prepared you for what's to come?
Oh, yeah. I guess you can say that. Growing up was a little bit different for me. So I always knew I always wanted a family, and I raised my kids. So growing up for me was, being able to go outside, have fun with my friends, and have that little bit of freedom, and have sleepovers, and just enjoy growing up being a kid. And I think that's important when you're a kid, is to remember to be a kid and grow up into a young adult.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you think, as a father, do you think it'd be important to be more involved in the process, or let mom, take the lead on the process? What are your thoughts on that?
I think definitely it's a two-person commitment. You have to have your mother and your father, just for both perspectives in life. Because growing up in a single family home with just a single mother or just a single father, I feel like you'll get one perspective of, how they want you to be and how you should be, and then your dad or your mom will show you something different. So I think having two parents is the way to go to raise a kid. And even more than that, I mean, really you need everybody. You need uncles, aunts, cousins, everybody have a participation in a kid's life.
Why do you think that's important?
I think it's important because we need to keep family together, and it helps to bring family together when you have a child. When you have a child, more family comes around, and you kind of go from there, and it brings more life into the family itself.